Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for 2nd down.
Kate, we're one snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
Hopefully not a sign of how this game is going to go as they step up for 2nd and long.
33, cross red.
Pass play coming here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready. Blue, 32. Red, cycle. 10.
3rd and long for him here. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. It's a gain of 2, and that halves the distance. It brings up 2nd and goal from the 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Monday. Hey, tight. Half. Regular. It's on.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. These guys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. George Kittle, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. After they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Deontay Hardy to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's go. Red, yellow, 22.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Keely Ringo picks it off. So their 2nd drive ends just the way their 1st one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
56, alert! wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. Sub. What's that?
Allen now on first down. Going all the way to the end zone here. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. These guys pull out in front further, 13-zip. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And his guys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Set to return. Here's Anaya Smith. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense to the line. Here we go.
Ready.
Hand off to the back. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. Second down coming up.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. That's caught at the 25. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Ready.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone.
45. White. Green jack. Hut.
Back to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. Riley Moss with the pick. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down throw for Allen. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that gives him the first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Round 80. Sub. What's that?
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Jump off caught by his back. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Look out.
On first down, Allen has his man. That's their rookie from Oregon. He's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Middle. Ready? Half 10. What's that?
From the red zone now. And in he goes for the touchdown. These guys take a 20-zip lead. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys push their lead to 21-zip already. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Here's Smith on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
First down and 10. At their
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Setting up the running back screen. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Working quickly here. First and 10, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10.
Down. Ready.
They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter. Scooped up by the defense. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Hey, hold. Look out!
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
Half. Ready! Hey, tight. What's that?
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down at about the
29. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
29. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 21-0 our score. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
Monday. What's that?
Blitz coming here. Allen to the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is second and 2.
What's that?
This is a designed run for Allen. And they'll start some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Hey, hold. Ready? Regular, 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 regular. Alert! What is that?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got a man left, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
19-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
319! Five wide, five wide, five wide. What's that?
Scatterboo now from the gun. Has room into the secondary, and he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! These guys were running away so far with a 27-zip game. PAT effort coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys continue piling onto this lead.
19-28. Visitors, nothing.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
They'll take over. First down and 10. At their own 21-yard
Ready?
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't go backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Run in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. He's going to throw it. He's raw. Tap ball's free. And it's picked up by the defense. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble. Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits and they take advantage of them. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it, and they've done it on back-to-back drives.
Half 85, half 80. What's that?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He rotates a couple of yards through that chaos. Drake Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Fight it! Half 85, half 85. What's that?
Back-to-back carries here. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Alert! Alert! Off 52. Gun. Look out!
Allen on 3rd down. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays. and they're putting their stamp on this game.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Down. Ready?
Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
So second and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Set hut. 50. Grit red. Cycle. Set hut.
Pass play now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Ready. Set.
Throwing from the gun. That one's caught. This is Lambert Smith. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense to the line fast.
a gain of 19 yards.
52 blaster.
And an Oakland
Set hut.
first down.
They're going to throw out of the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Gonna need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
He'll look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Try and get it into Nico Collins. So they're left facing third and long.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Set. Ready. Red. 38. 6. Leather. Hut.
Here he goes, third and long. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. That is Hunter, the intended receiver. So that brings up fourth and long.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Ready.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Red. Come on. Set. Black 40. Needle blue. Hut.
They're going for this. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down from the 42.
Round 80! Half 10. You go.
There's a dive up the middle. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Round 80! We'll go.
And Allen will hold on to this. And the stop is made at the 32, so give him almost enough for a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. On the sneak, it's Allen. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
All 52. What is that?
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
What's that?
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Sends deep sideline shot. Is caught. And he gets out to stop the clock. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. These guys get more points to end a lopsided first half. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And these guys grow their lead yet again.
35. Visitors, nothing.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Here we ready.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here, set.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And they aren't able to get it back. The hands team does its job. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
There's always a little competition on a football team to see who's going to make the hands team. Right? Those defensive guys say, hey, listen, I'm not a receiver with bad hands. I got good hands. Well, this is the ultimate test of it right here, Kate. Who makes the hands team? Those are the ones that are most trustworthy to go finish these games, to go get those onside kicks, and to go finish that phase of the game out.
On the move, headed right. Finds a man, right side. And they get this down to the 28. The big play nets him 17 yards. And they're going to have a first down now.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
What's that?
They'll run here on first down. And the ground game works for the touchdown. These guys grow the lead coming out of halftime. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys tack on 7 more to their lead.
Team 42. Visitors nothing.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return starts at the 9. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Harvey on the return. They'll take over first down and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
Ready.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Let's go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Pass is caught by Lambert Smith. Hits some space around midfield. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Throwing from the gun here. And they pick him off again! Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
One only good for a couple. It's second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Monday. Check go.
Design quarterback run here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
56, 56. Look out.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
A 6-yard pick.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Out. Stop. Hey, home. Alert. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here.
5 wide.
12 brings up third down.
Alert. 5 wide. Half. What's that?
Third and long, it's Allen. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Alert. Ready. What's that?
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Behind the line of scrimmage. scrimmage.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
319. What's that?
Allen to throw. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
180. What's that?
They'll throw, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Brown 80. What's that?
Back to throw now, Allen. Pass is hauled in by the running back.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. They try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? It's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Regular.
To throw again, it's Allen. Chased out to his right. Go right side, and McBride has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Middle. 180. Gun. Alpha. 56. What's that?
From the red zone on first. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Off 52. 180. We go.
Now a give running right. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Dose of the hurry up here.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Half 85. What's that?
It's a designated keeper for Allen. And he's in for the touchdown. These guys continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Josh Allen, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And these guys continue adding on to that lead.
Visitors, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. Set cut.
Back to work after throwing the pick. As a man, it's Lambert Smith. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And that means first down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready. Blaster. Sit. Blue. 32. Hut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it looks like the offense recovered. They did. Close stuff there. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Gotta have better ball security.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down! And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up third down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
Empty backfield. 5 guys out wide for third and long.
Ready?
Back to throw now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Okay, ready?
4th and forever coming up.
Here we go. Red, yellow, black, 95. Needle blue. Steel, black.
Desperation time here. Balled in by Arroyo on the right side. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Play action now with Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I'll tell you, Kate, I'm not against a run in that situation. Many times that defense is playing pass on 2nd and long. But this front, well, they were prepared, and they pulled the trigger and make a stop.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He throws a bullet. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked off, Brandon Jones. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return. All right, that's now his 2nd interception thrown in this game. Obviously not a stat you want, but he does have those 4 touchdowns to fall back on.
And that pick, well, makes it a little bit better performance for this defense, right? I mean, you get burned 4 times, but at least you got a couple to hang your hat on that you did take away. I'm not sure that fact is going to save them from what's going to be a really rough film session, though.
Here's the backup, first throw. Short pass brought in. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Hits him on the out route. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. He'll work against the blitz. Buys time, rolling right. It's the 2-minute warning here in Vancouver. These guys trying to do some window dressing. Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos.
Sticking to the air here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Come on.
They'll air it out on third. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
I can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Forced out to his right. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
319. It's out.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. Breaks a 10. He's still going. He's held it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up second down.
I could promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Round 80.
And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Wide 80. Look out.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Look out.
On fourth down, Allen. He connects downfield. And that is a touchdown! These guys throwing 6 more on the blowout. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Team 56. Visitors nothing.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All set to go now from the 35.
19, ready!
Working on first down. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Panthers, ready.
Back to throw. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And it was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It was a great effort from our winners, as we'll see you next time from Vancouver.